Let's talk about you a little more about sponsorships and that evolution of it. And
Yeah.
since you live it every day, like what changes have you really observed? And like over the past couple years, because I'm imagining that there's changes that are happening when you started your career to what it looks like now. So how are you adapting and how can brands adapt to some of these different strategies?
I think, and it's not to say that sponsorships hasn't had a moment in the past, but I think post-COVID, the energy and like the resurgence of sponsorships overall has been really great. I think like they're increasingly sophisticated. They are increasingly innovative, increasingly integrated. So I think, and that last point is, I think, the one that like I'm putting most growing emphasis on is, okay, we've got this great sponsorship. It's in a particular location at a particular moment in time. What are the legs and the continuity and what is the sustained sort of approach we're giving to that more long-term and more in a national capacity? So I think I'm just really looking for how is the sponsorship side of the team and the media side of the team and the content specialists and the analysts, like all of those functions, what is the optimal way to integrate for these things that are bigger, these like more impactful tent poles or strategic moments that often start with a sponsorship? And how do we use influencers, right? How do we use social content series after the fact, before the fact? The team does a lot of great sweepstakes with our sponsorship. So it's about like just making sure that you have the right sort of touch points and tentacles so that it's not something that just lives and dies on the ground, wherever that activation may be. And so just, I think for me, that's number one, is really thinking about it in a more integrated fashion.